Wait. Okay, hello, and thank you for pressing play, clicking play. And yeah, you're probably wondering, why am I looking at apricots and spinach when I clicked on something that says Litchi learns to cook? I'm the Litchi. There will be no Litchi cooking, because how are we supposed to do that? Oh, I just touched the chicken. Salmonelli, salmonelli. Yeah. Yeah, so this is just gonna be me cooking and talking a lot because I cannot stop myself. And it's just easy stuff that I had to figure out after I moved out of my parents' house and I got married. I generally didn't cook before. My mom's such a good cook, so is my dad, so is my sister. That's who's in the house, and also me, used to be. But I cooked and I don't think I was confident in my cooking, so I kind of just made stuff for myself. So I could do the basic things, but I mean, if there's someone in the house that's gonna do good things, you're gonna eat that good thing stuff. That made sense.
That good thing stuff.
The good thing stuff. So you're gonna eat that, which is fine. I mean, it's more than fine. So anyway, when I moved out, my wonderful husband, he eats meat and potatoes basically. I can't live on meat and potatoes. So I decided, cool, I'm gonna bring more veggies in, and that's why I took over the cooking. And then I realized I keep making the same friggin' dishes, and that's very boring. So I started exploring the world of, online recipes, apps, all these things, and I came across this recipe. Oh, that noise is terrible. But anyway, so I came across this recipe. It's apricot chicken curry. It's super easy for me, and I feel that if it's easy for me, a lot of people could probably do it as well. Super tasty. I'm not here to be like, hey, this is the curry that people should make, because obviously there's like more complicated and tastier curries, but this is my curry that I make on a regular basis. Curry is my favorite meal. Chicken curry, yes, my mom makes the best chicken curry. But I obviously can't say, Mommy, can you please make me chicken curry every week? So yeah, so now this is me cooking, and the channel is basically gonna be how I had to figure things out and make super easy things. And I'm gonna stop touching that thing because it's irritating me. Yeah, so super easy things, and hopefully people are gonna come back, not just for the recipes, because I mean, you can find very nice recipes elsewhere, but hopefully you guys come back for the conversation. I'm not talking to myself right now. Alex, the husband, is here, and even if he wasn't here, I've got a dog. The dog listens to me, doesn't respond, which is fine by me. But yeah, so this is just me. Thank you so much for pressing play, and let us get to cooking. Buy the spinach. We like garlic, so I'm going to ginger it, this little knorox, chicken stock. I love these things. I mean, how cute is that? So this is basmati rice. Beautiful. When I was a child, I don't actually know when basmati rice became popular, but it was at the time when everyone was like, cool, we're gonna make basmati rice. Okay, nobody said cool, we're gonna make basmati rice, but people were like, yes, we're gonna make basmati rice. And then my mom decided she's gonna make it as well. And then my dad came home one day, and he was terrified. He was like, what's it smell? And he got sick. He actually got sick. So it was just not allowed in our house. Not allowed, but obviously you don't want someone to be getting sick in your house because of the smell of food or something like that. So we never had it. And then when I moved out, I was like, yes, we're gonna have basmati with everything. Not with everything, but we're gonna have basmati when we have rice. I love it so much. And all I do is I just throw the chicken stock in there, and that gives the flavor, and I don't add any other salt. I mean, if you want to, if you are a salty person, you can add extra salt. I'm not that salty, so it's fine for me. And then we've got, I mean, you have to have that. Salt. Pepper. Very important, coconut milk. This is going to add to the sauce. Okay, so the rice is now cooking. I'm gonna bring it to the boil and then I'm gonna put the lid on and I'm gonna lower the plate. The only thing is, I got a special stove. It's a crack stove. So if you put it on 6, that's the highest it goes, but things are gonna burn. And if you put it on 4, things are only gonna burn a little. If you put it on 3, it's off. So you really have to keep an eye on this or it misbehaves, which is fine. You know, we work with what we have. Doesn't mean that like this is not gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So now I have a feeling. That's what the feelings. I have a feeling that this is gonna start boiling soon. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the plate to 3. And then I know it's gonna be off basically. And then thereafter, it's just gonna cook for about 15 minutes. And while that's happening, I'm gonna put my other plate on. Listen, all the plates are the same. They all work like this. You have to use maths. Not really maths, but yeah. So I'm just gonna put about like tablespoon. See, I didn't even use my spoons because I was lazy. Is that about a tablespoon? Yeah, a bit more. And then we're gonna throw our chicken in, and then I'm only gonna cook the chicken halfway, and then I'm gonna take it out because I want to put it back in with the sauce so that it actually absorbs some of the sauce. Listen, here we don't shy away from the word moist. We like moist chicken, because if your chicken is moist, your chicken is good. I'm gonna say it again. If your chicken is moist, your chicken is good. If your chicken is moist, your chicken is good. No beats. Make your chicken. Cool. So I'm gonna let that go. I'm just gonna put the salted and peppered, the chicken with the salt and pepper. I'm just gonna put that in the pot and then let it cook for about probably 3 to 4 minutes. Take it out and then put in the onions thereafter. So the pot has been going, it hasn't even been long, it's been like 7 minutes. 7 minutes?
About that.
It's been 7 minutes, and I mean, as you can see, most of the water is gone and that's just flavor now. So I am gonna put this off because even though it is on number 3, it's still cooling down. So we're just gonna let that relax and then we're gonna let the heat do its thing. And then I'll just fluff it later. Cool. So now we're gonna start with our chicken. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. This is fine. So this will cool or calm down once some of the moisture from the chicken actually goes on the base of the pot. But I'm gonna lower it. I'm gonna lower it. Okay. Well, that's fine, isn't it? There we go. Alright, cool. So the chicken, most of the pink is out now. So I'm gonna take it out and then put it in a bowl. I washed the bowl because I'm like, ugh. Yeah. So, I am very paranoid about this whole salmonella thing. Very silly. So I'm just gonna put the chicken back in here. I could just throw it in a plate, but I don't want to make extra dishes. Because, yeah, who wants extra dishes? Yeah. Just gonna take this out and then add some more olive oil, like half a tablespoon, and then put in the onions to soften. What's nice about this also is you have that juice from the chicken. So should be good. Well, this looks quite sad. This looks so sad. It's like a sticky of everything. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw this ginger in, and then I'll put the garlic in. But this is also why I get excited about garlic, because it's time to go to the gym. No, that's not true. But I mean, it does take, oh my goodness, it takes 10. And then I'm gonna throw in my spices. So this is that raja. Also threw in some paprika and a little bit of cumin. And you can also add more salt to this if you want. How can I forget about these rebel apricots? Just get in there and then soften them. And then after this, we're just gonna throw in the chicken again, and then we are gonna put in half of that bottle of coconut milk, and we're just gonna let it cook for about, I want to say 10 minutes. Well, I'll figure it out. Oh, there's a piece of chicken. There we go. Gonna mix this in, and just half of that. A little bit more. That's good. Okay, now I'm just gonna mix this in and then let it cook. That lovely sound. Delicious. Cool. And put the lid on. It's not gonna cook too long, and then we're gonna finish off with the spinach. Okay, and now, oh no, oh no. This is just not eloquent. But now, people of the internet, we are at the final stages. I'm gonna add in the spinach and the coriander. I had to search for the nice looking ones. I forgot about the coriander in the fridge. My mom would be so sad because she loves coriander. She loves dania. So I'm gonna put the spinach in, and then the pichiman thing that I found. Okay, spinach goes in. It's about like, you know, a handful. Depends how much you like spinach. I don't cut up the spinach because, I mean, you know, start with that much, and this is how much you're gonna end up with. So that's fine. Min bichi coriander. Hey, look at me. I was gonna leave a bit for plating, because now we have to think of aesthetics. We have to think of aesthetics now. I'm just gonna mix this in. And then you could do this until the spinach is wilted. Depends on your preference. I am not the type of person who's gonna be eating raw spinach just for fun. So I have to get in my nutrients elsewhere, or in different forms. I have to like trick my body. I just splat it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm fine. It's tasty though. Yum. Oh yeah, I did taste in between. I just didn't want to put that on camera because I think it looks weird. So yeah, you should definitely be tasting your food, especially for your salt preferences. Cool. That looks about wilted, isn't it? And then we've got our rice that is done. And now all we have to do now is plate. All we have to do now is plate, and then we're ready to eat. Was the first installment of Litchi Learns to Cook. Thank you for getting this far. Thank you for putting up with all my nonsense and tomfoolery. I hope that you come back for the next episode or video It could be an episode. I could do whatever I want, isn't it? Oh yeah, but I hope you come back, and I hope that you actually make this and you tell me if you enjoyed it or not. Thank you for being here, and have the most amazing week, and you'll see me next week. Bye!